Hey guys, what's up? Luke's Cool on here, and we're back with another YouTube video. And today, guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a professional-looking gaming channel. So it's gonna be a couple episodes long, maybe 2 or 3, maybe, depending on how much I can get done in one video. But this video is over how to use Screencast-O-Matic, which is the video recording software I use. As you can see by the logo down here, I can't see the logo, but you guys can see the logo. And over time, I've learned some helpful tips and tricks on how to use this to provide the best possible gaming viewing experience. That's the word I'm looking for. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you how to use it and how to make sure that your video quality is very good. So to start off, if you feel like you don't really know how, if you feel like you don't want to go straight in and download this, and you want to see what it's like at first to make sure it's a legit thing and stuff, I totally get that. There's this handy little thing where you press start recording, and it lets you record it without even installing Screencast-O-Matic, so you can test it and see what it's like to have Screencast-O-Matic. And from what I can tell, it is a really, really good recording software. It's the only one I have. So in order to get it, you just go to download and install, and you just download and install, and that's all there is to that. So what you're gonna do after you have this is go ahead. You're probably actually gonna have to look at another video on how to use Screencast-O-Matic, because unfortunately, since it's the only recording software I have, you can't exactly have Screencast-O-Ception and you can't record a Screencast-O-Matic the making of a Screencast-O-Matic video, because that just kind of doesn't work. But despite that, I can still tell you guys some tips and tricks on how to use it. So I'm going to go ahead, go to a Minecraft world, and I'll talk about it there because I like Minecraft better than this website. Alright, guys. So what I did right there is a cut in my video. And cutting in a video is very useful, but it can be tricky to use. The way that I did that right there, well, you stop your recording software. You go to where you want to cut to. Like if you said, okay, this is kind of boring, I don't want this in my video, I guess I can go and just cut it out of it. You can't really do that afterwards. You have to do it while you're recording. So let's say I was building a house out of red sand. I started building. I was like, okay, I'm going to build out of red sand, guys. I think I'm going to cut this because this can get pretty boring. A handy little trick, if you press Alt-P, that automatically stops it for you. So it looks a bit professional. So if I were to cut it right now, then you guys won't have to sit here and watch me build this hideous looking red sand house with Acacia planks. So as you can tell, that can be pretty useful. You can mess around with that and get some pretty awesome effects. What was the other thing? However, you gotta be careful when doing it, because if you have too many cuts, then it provides a pretty crappy video experience. So overall, it's powerful, but you have to be careful. So another thing that I figured out how to do with Screencast-O-Matic is something on Windows computers, at least, is auto hiding the taskbar. This is really helpful. If you go down here, you have your taskbar here. If you right click on it, go to properties, there's this thing that's auto hide the taskbar. If you uncheck it, then there's just this thing down here the whole time. You can see the background through it, and it gets pretty annoying. But if you just go ahead, auto hide it, then it stays down there unless you hover down right there. So it's pretty useful, to be honest. Don't want to break that. It's very useful so that thing's not down there the whole time and they don't know what's on your taskbar. Well, you guys know right now, but I'm fine with that. And that's something that it's not too important, but it helps your videos look professional, because in their professional videos they don't have that. And another note about Screencast-O-Matic is it records everything on your screen, which has its ups and downs. Like, for example, you have to auto hide the taskbar and make sure that it looks professional. But on the other hand, if you were to be recording something, say that's not a game, like if you're recording something like maybe how to use Windows File Explorer or something like that. I mean, there's lots of examples, not just that. If you want to do that, then this is a really useful one. I mean, like if you have like stuff like Fraps or some, I don't know much others, but if you were doing something like that, it can't record all the different types of windows, so that is helpful. Or if you were recording a software that's not really that popular and they haven't, yeah. So, I guess the last thing I'm gonna do is, okay, I'll go ahead and spend the rest of it explaining how important it is to have the best sound and sound quality. So your computer by default has a microphone, and probably this isn't a bad, it's probably not a bad microphone. It's probably pretty decent. But sometimes you might have a really, really bad microphone, and there are some cases, if you're capable of doing it, it's not too much trouble for you or your family, where you could buy a better quality microphone. Now, if you have a headset, that's even better, because you don't have to move. If you move around, you don't have to worry about different levels of sound. Like if I were to move my head back, if I'm slowly moving it back like this, you can hear me less and less and less. But if I come right back to it, the volume increases. So that's not too big of a problem for me. I get pretty used to keeping my head at the same spot. There are parts to it, where I have to be like, oh wait, I'm far from the microphone. Better get back there. But overall, the sound quality isn't the most important thing. The most important thing in all of this is making sure that you keep the audience engaged in your video, meaning you don't want to sound bored or you don't want to kind of zone out. What you want is to be able to stay focused and don't say a lot. That's a problem I have. You just want to make sure that the audience isn't just gonna click off your video because you're boring and you're not talking enough. I kind of lost focus there. That's a problem with me, as I lose focus a lot, like a lot. But you want to make sure you provide the best video experience by staying focused, maybe cutting if you feel like you're getting really, really bored and it's a really boring part of it. Don't do that too often, but if it's an emergency, then Or let's say something comes up and it's like, oh my gosh, I was in the middle of recording, I have to stop. You can just cut right there, and you can come right back. That's kind of a bit off topic, more on the topic of cutting. But definitely try and stay focused on your video. And also try to record at a time. Because with me, I record. I live with my family. I'm only like a kid. And my family can be particularly noisy at times, and that's understandable. Like, it's not their fault. But the thing is, the whole point of this is you want to be able to record at a time when it's quiet or when things aren't going to be noisy. And that's, but just make sure that there's not a lot of background noise. And don't, yell at your family for being quiet. That would be very, very bad. So I think that's about all I have to say in this video. So look into Screencast-O-Matic, yeah, and try and stay focused in your videos, and yeah, have fun recording videos and having an awesome gaming channel. So I'll be back next time with, I think, how to make your YouTube channel look spiffy and professional and stuff, and thumbnails is the other thing. So without further ado, I am Luke the Cool One, guys, and I wish I had a cooler outro. Thanks for watching. Alright, guys, the final point I am going to talk about today is making sure that the environment around you is quiet. Now, I personally have a family that, on occasion, can be a little loud, and that's fine. It's just that that's not very good for video quality. So you probably want to do it when it's quiet time and there's not really much going on, and that's the kind of time that you want to record your videos. But don't make it so that if it's quiet, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to put a video together because now's the time I need to record. No. Just make sure it's a quiet-ish time, and maybe for a couple days there's no time to record a video, and that's perfectly fine. There's no oh, it started snowing. Kind of random. Okay, but actually I wonder if I do this. It starts snowing there. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. No, wait. Did it? No, if I were to place a block. Yes, the rain turns to snow. Okay, that is so weird. Okay, I'm way off topic right now. As I was saying, make sure you record when things are quiet, and that should be about it. I'm just making these videos because I want to let you guys, anyone who wants to record videos, know how to do that. Know how to make really good quality videos, so that your first few videos are really good, unlike my first couple of videos, which turned out to be pretty bad quality. Anyhow, guys, that's about it all I have. Next time I'm going to be going over thumbnails and uploading. So once again, guys, I'm Luke the Cool One, and I wish I had a cooler outro. Thanks for watching.